Hello, good evening. Can everybody hear me? Good evening, all. All right, please, if you can hear me clearly and see my screen clearly, can you type yes? Okay, okay. All right. You're welcome, Amadi, Emmanuel, Ibuka, and Shehu. Is my voice very clear and is audio good? Shehu, the meeting is on. Shehu, the meeting is on. Maybe you are not seeing us. All right, you're welcome to today's training and good evening once again. You're welcome to today's training. Today we are going to be talking about risk management. How is trading? How is trading? How many of us traded today, either forex or volatility index? How many of us traded today? How many of us traded today? If you know you had a trade today, please can I see your response? Okay, demo practicing. Okay, good. Okay, all right, good. You see, that brings to the topic we are going to be talking about tonight. It's good to practice this thing as much as possible. This academy you have, to me, you're very fortunate, you're very lucky to be in this academy because yeah, you are not just learning how to trade, but you are learning the most important aspect of our life, which is the mind. You're learning how to develop your mindset. And for you to become a successful trader, you must have a good mindset. Your mind must be programmed for success. How many of us read a book today? Don't lie to me, just don't lie to God. Be sincere to yourself. How many of us read a book today? How many of us read a book today? If you read a book today, say yes. Okay, Oladimi just say none. Okay, because I did good. Manuel said yes, good. Okay, good. Those of you who read the book, I want to congratulate you and I want to encourage you to keep on reading. Because the key to your success in this business or any area of your life is about continuous learning. You have to keep on upgrading your knowledge. You have to keep on learning. And one of the best ways to learn is about reading. There are people who have written everything they know on a book. They've spent decades of experience, decades of practice, and they have put these things on a book, and you are just to pick this book and read. So please, I will encourage you every single day. Spend time to invest in yourself. Spend time before you go out to do any other thing. Invest in yourself. That is the key to your success. If you keep on reading every day, listening to something positive, I have also posted some good motivational audios and videos on the group. Those things are more important than the film, the football, the social activities that most of us involve ourselves in doing. As I spend less time in social activities. I'm always focused on my goals, on my dreams, on my skills. Those are the things that makes me happy. You have that kind of vision, as I believe you have such vision, because for the fact that you are in this academy, it means that you have something that you want to accomplish in life, because only few people spend time their money and everything to um, learn skills and practice, join trainings like this. Most people spend their major objective in life is to go to school because they have been trained, they have been wired from the beginning to go to school and have a good job. So most people spend their time going to school. But I tell you, your wealth is not in the university. You can quote me anywhere in the world. Wealth is not in the university. Your wealth is your self-development, how your ability to develop that greatness that you have in you. But I believe there is something great in each and every one of us. You have something great in you. You have abilities, potentials, greatness in you. And you have to believe that and begin to develop that greatness that you have in you. It doesn't matter where your financial situation right now. It doesn't matter what your financial, what your family you came from. It does not really matter. If you keep on doing all the things I'm telling you to do in this academy, nothing will stop you from getting rich. Nothing. If you keep on working on yourself every day, spend time to invest in yourself every single day, nothing will stop you from becoming successful. Most people thought that our problem is witchcraft and all these sort of things. So most people go to church and cast and bind witchcraft. But I can tell you that 80% of our problems is not really witchcraft. We are the cause and we are the root of our success. So if you want to become successful, what you're doing in the right thing is to invest in yourself, is to make the academy and begin to do something mediocre. Tell yourself, I'm going to learn this skill no matter what. Make it a commitment. Commit yourself to learning every single day. Every day, not one day should pass that you have not learned forex or trading. And you begin to read books to change your thinking because as a man thinketh, so is he. Whatever situation you have, find yourself, whether successful or unsuccessful, is as a result of how you think. Your thinking determines everything about you, everything. That's why I encourage you to keep reading books to change your thinking, your belief system. Because I believe you have a purpose for living, and you have to believe that too. Human beings, God created each and every one of us for a purpose. So the more you read and change your mindset and acquiring knowledge that you are doing right now, the more you become useful and become valuable to the society. The reason why most people are broke is not because of lack of God does not love them, it's because they have not made themselves valuable. You can't call people for anything. Ask yourself today, what if people remember me, my name, what would they remember me for? So if you have that question and you know the painful aspect of that question is that if you don't have anything people will remember you for, that means you have failed your generation. You have failed God who created you. So I want you to immerse yourself every single day, dedicate yourself to learning every single day, read the books, have a library in your house. I have given you tips. My mentor who introduced me into doing what I'm doing gave me only one book to read, Think and Grow Rich. That was my first book. I started reading. But today, I have books. I have a library. I have books everywhere. I buy books like as if I am eating, drinking water every single day. If I'm going to the airport, the first place I will look at is there a bookshop? If I'm going out, what I was saying, whenever I see books, I'll buy. So form that habit of buying books every single day. As a man, you don't have a library. That means you are cheating yourself and you're cheating your generation because you have little to give if you don't have a library. So start having library in your house. Small, 1,000, 2,000, you can get a book. Anytime you make money, spend time to buy a book. Books for yourself. It's for your own self-development. The ones that are posted to you on the chats on the group, go to the bookshop and buy the hard copies and keep them. All right. Okay, enough of motivation. I believe we are motivated and I believe we are ready for learning. All right, let's go to the reason why we're here. Tonight, we are going to be talking about risk management. Today's topic is about risk risk management. Topic of the day: risk management. All right. See, this business is a business that will pay you for the rest of your life, but your ability to manage risk is very important. You have to learn to manage risk. The reason why most people say forex is this, trading is this, I've lost everything in trading. I've lost 10 million, I've lost 20 million, I've lost 5,000, I've lost 20,000, is because of lack of self-discipline when it comes to risk management. If you want to stay very long, if you want to be active in this business and very stay in trading for a very long time, you need to learn how to manage your risk. If you don't manage your risk, trust me, this trading in few, if by the time you blow your account once, twice, you'll be telling yourself trading is not good. This is not for me. I've lost completely lost everything, and you just back up and you're gone. So tonight I'm going to show you how you can use properly manage your risk so that in case trades go against you, you won't cry, you won't do anything. You can place, you can relax with your family. You will not be so excited. So whatever you're placing a trade and you are excited, it means that you are taking too much risk in that trade. Let me give you an example of what we are going to do tonight. Right. If you are trading and you are excited about your trade, it means that you are taking too much risk. So let me show you how you can manage your risk when it comes to trading forex. All right. There is a calculator called position size calculator. How many of us are aware of position size calculator? If you are aware of position size calculator, say yes. Okay, Michael John, okay. Amadi, okay. Okay, Yohama, okay. How many of us don't know about position size calculator? I don't know, say no. Okay, Cornelius, say no. I don't know, say no. Okay, all right, good. Okay, we have people who don't know and we have people who know. Okay, even for those of you who know how to do it, let me show you again. Okay, we're gonna know. All right, now trading is forex is something that if you want to trade forex, you don't have to say you will lose all your money. You should know how much money you want to risk for each trade. For instance, today this trade, this is Euro JPY, and I placed this trade. I was because this place was historical turning point. For those of you advanced students, you will understand what I'm talking about. This place was historical, right? When it form a Gothic candlestick, which right, which was this. I was thinking market was predicted because the turning is so, and the price got to this point, giving me a car. It gave me very strong. It was green, going up. It was green going up, but now it came down to become red. So I saw that this market was going up, And I said, okay, let me buy. I even sent a signal on the group, but unfortunately, the market didn't go up as I was expecting. Because in trading, there are sometimes you are trading, your signals will not give you a good result. And whenever the signal does not give you a good result, if you are losing, you should lose like a professional. So to manage your risk, what you need to do is to this is the end point, right? I believe almost all of us know how to calculate risk PIP. Okay, if you know how to calculate PIP, if you don't know how to calculate PIP manually, there is a video on PIP. Watch that video. Now look at this play. This is a tool to measure the what is called the PIP and date. All right. So when I place my cursor on this trade, this entry, this is where I entered the trade. All right. This is where I entered the trade. When I draw it down here, it gave me about okay, it was not to 30. It gave me 30 something pips. All right. It gave me 30 something pips. Like this. Now, if you want to manage your risk as you discover, this is my entry point, and here this down. Remember, you are buying. You're buying. So if you are buying, your stop loss supposed to be down. So I look at this touch and I said, okay, let me put my stop loss down here. So my stop loss was 30 something. Okay, let's assume for this for the purpose of this particular training, let's say the stop loss is 45. All right. Now your entry to this point is 45 pips. So for you to know how much risk you want to risk is very simple. You come to this calculator. This calculator is called position size calculator. But today someone was asking on the group how to do this. That's why I decided to take this particular topic as our topic of the day, because I saw someone complaining how he wants to blow his account and all the rest. So I just want to, I pray the person is here in this class. It's coming up. Just hold on. Network is a little bit slow. All right. So now what you want to do now is to type. Let's say your account is $500. So what you want to do is to type $500. The risk ratio. Let's say you don't want to risk more than 2% of your account. 2%, just 2% of your account. Stop loss PIP. What that person was doing, that person was typing the parameters of that particular trade, Euro JPY. The person was typing this, and this is wrong. This is the parameters the person was typing. Look at it. The person was literally typing the stop loss parameter that I sent. 1.2, 1.121.311. That was what that person was typing today, which was very, very wrong. Now, what you want to do is to type the PIP number. How many PIP? So let's do it again. Let's say our stop loss is, our entry is here. Is here. Stop loss is here. Let's say stop loss is 44 pips. Okay. What you have to do, you come here and type 44 pip. Remember how I got here? Once you go to Google, type position size calculator, then the first thing that will come out, you see this my FS book. Very good. They have other calculator, but this one is my favorite. It's very easy to calculate. Once you type your stop loss PIP 44, This is the, let's say the currency is Euro JPY, right? You type it. Automatically, it has calculated your PIP for you. Now, if the trade go against you for a $500 account and you have 0.0, you are going to be using 0.02 lot size. This is called, who can tell me the lot size of this? Who can tell me the name of this lot size? What is this lot size? Okay. Somebody said micro, somebody said mini, somebody said micro lots. Okay, it's actually, it's, somebody say mini. Okay, it's actually micro lots. It's actually micro lots. It's two micro lots. Mini lot is when it is 0.01. This one is two micro lots. How many cents would this one give you? How many cents would this one give you? Who can answer the question? How many cents? How much money? How much money are you going to make for per lot, per pip rather? How much are you going to make per pip for this lot size? Somebody say $2. Somebody say 25. Is that okay? Let's not add that 5. Let's just say 0.02. That is 2 micro lots. Somebody say 2.25. Somebody say 25 cents. Okay, now this lot size, somebody say 15 cents. Okay, this lot size is going to give us, if you minus remove the 5, it's going to give you 20 cents per pip. This is going to give you 20 cents per pip. All right. So now, if you are target, if your target for this market is you are risking 40, you are risking $10, right? And your target is say because it was 44 pip, your stop loss, and your target is say yeah, you see a profit. If it is this now, if you time that money 20 cents times 55, that's your profit. So with this lot size now, would you agree with me that you can rest, you can go to sleep, you can play with your wife, you can uh, read your books? Will you agree with me that with this lot size now, you can go to rest? With this risk management now that we have calculated, will you agree with me that you can go to rest? Somebody said yes. The answer is very simple. You can go to rest. Even if you are the worst novice in the world, if you are, even if you don't know anything about trading, peace of mind, good. Depend on account. Now, Amadi, we are using this $500 account. $500 account. You have $500. All right. Let's say, let's even reduce to $200. 200. And your account, your risk ratio is 2%. Let's calculate it. Okay, now with $200 now, all right, you have 200 and you're going to use 0.01 lot size, and your account size based on the lot size and the number of pips you are risking, you are losing only $4. So now with this, now will you say you are going to blow your account with this kind of proper risk management? I want you to answer this question. Are you going to blow your The reason why most people blow their accounts is because of lack of this knowledge. They were not taught on how to properly manage risk. This is how professionals trade the market. But the amateur wants to trade with this. Amateur, instead of 2% of his account, amateur wants to trade with maybe somebody said, no, sir, except you take to make all right. If this is, for instance, for the first one, that was $500, and it's 2% you're risking. For this, you are risking only $10. So when you want to place twin trading meaning you want to place trades twice. Somebody said, how will you know if you're using 2%? This is what we are using here. Look at it now. Risk ratio percentage 2. You type the 2 here. If you're using, you just type the 2 here. Once you type the 2, the calculator will automatically do the job for you. Now, once you type the 2 and the calculator do the math for you and give you this lot size, this is the lot size you are going to use. The units you are controlling is 2,489 units, all right? And we're using 0.02, which is 2 micro lots. And if you want to take 2 positions, say you are doing take profit 1 and take profit 2, we have not gotten this kind of risk calculator yet. Two times 0.02. If you do this, it means that you are risking no longer 2% of your account, you are risking 4%. And if the trade go against you, you are going to lose. Instead of $10, you are going to lose. For this example here, you are going to lose to $20. So what you want to do is this: for a twin trading, the position size calculator give you 0.02. If you are doing take profit 1 and 2, you are going to use 2 micro lots, 2 places. 2 places. No. You calculate this size for per trade. Before you place any trade, all right? This market, before you place any trade, the first thing you want to do before you place any trade, all right? The first thing you want to do is to come here based on the amount you have in your account. But now we are using this $500 as our example. Let's say you have $500 in your account, or let's type the amount of money you have in your account, type the risk ratio. Yeah, is US in a Somebody say use $100. Don't worry, I'll use $100 as well. Now you have to if you want to risk 2% of your account, you just type 2%. Now with this 2%, you come here, you select the currency pair. In this example, we have selected Euro GPY. Stop loss PIP. That is your stop loss. Where you want to place your stop loss, meaning that you are entering price from here to here is 40 pips, right? So in case the trade go against it, instead of going up, if you come down, it means that you are risking 44 pips. So you type it. By the time you click calculate, automatically it gives you this. Let's calculate this. Now, the calculator has given you automatic lot size. Anything the calculator shows you is what you are going to use for your trading. When you want to place the trade, this is the lot size you are going to use to place a trade after using the calculator. In this example is 0.01, meaning 1 micro lot. So if the trade go against you, you are going to lose only $4. Are you clear? Somebody said that 2% is it the total amount of your account you want to risk? Iwama, the 2% is 2% of your total amount you have in the account. Let's say you have $200 and you're using only 2% of the account. You don't want to risk everything. What amateurs do most of the time is this. Somebody please, I read from the loss side we get our. See, you get the calculate, you get your loss size from this calculator. You don't want to place a trade without calculating from this particular. Okay, you're trying to put someone through. Okay, good. So now, what amateurs tend to do is this amateur trading, they want to make money quick, quick, quick. They want to trade with maybe 60% of the account. This is what's calculated. Let me type 60%. If you type this, good. Now, amateur wants to trade, or let me put it 50%, maybe 50. Somebody wants to make quick money, right? Great. Amateurs want to trade with 50. This want to trade with this, right? And they are going to be using mini lots. They have $200 in their account. They are using 2 mini lots. Sometimes they will open 2 or 3 positions. Now, this is only one position. It shows that if this trade go against you, you have lost $100 already. That is one time trade. Your money is divided into 2. But some people will even use this mini lot like 2 or 3, and they have $200. That is where you hear people say, I've blown my account. Forex is evil. The market was manipulated. My broker is bad. All those stories and all that. That is how somebody blew their account. So for $100, for $100, 4% is what you're risking for this particular trade. And if the trade go against you, 44 pips, you have lost only $4. You don't have anything to worry about. You can place this trade and go and rest and sleep a very good sleep. Play with your family, sleep with your wife, because most time when we place a trade, we cannot sleep. Why? Because of the risk we have taken, too much risk we have taken. We can't have good sleep because of that. So guys, some people they have maybe $10,000 in their accounts. 10,000. even how people do blow their someone say is that risk management for index. For now we are not seeing the calculator, but we are still looking at that. They will soon bring it out for us, okay. Now they have money in their account. Maybe they have won lottery, they have made some good money from the investment or one thing. They have 10,000. That's about 3 million something in our naira Nigeria. They are placing their trade with maybe 30, let's say let's say 10% of their account, and this is their lot size, right? Their pip lot size pip, right? Click. See, only one time they are risking $1,000, and they are going to be placing trade like this. They have one $10,000 account, so they are placing standard lot, maybe like 2 or 3 places. So once that market just moves against them, all their money is gone. And most people don't even use stop loss. Most amateur that say they lose money. Like now, this market now was moved by a particular news. All right, this market shouldn't have gone against us if not of news. Now, this kind of news can blow your account if you are using a very big loss at plenty positions. Maybe the market was just coming down, coming down, coming down, coming down. Because of those big loss sides, your money is gone because of lack of proper risk management. But for a professional, even if he has $10,000 account, he wants to risk maybe like only 3% of his account. He will stop loss. Look at it. If the trade go against him, it's $300. If the professional wants to uh, place maybe take profit 1 and 2, what you want to do is to for this you want to do is to divide that number. Let's say 7 is 7 million, right? You divide it by 2. Divided by 2, let's calculate it. You are going to get something like this. Maybe 3 mini lots. 3 mini lots and 3.5 mini lots. Seven, okay, 3.5. I have not lost money. Sometimes straight 1 month is serious losing. Straight 1 month is just losing, 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 losing. Some months are bad, some months are good. So whenever you are losing, you should lose like a professional. But for this volatility index that is very, very volatile, if you are placing a trade, if you are placing a trade, don't trade more than if you have 100, if you have even 500 $500 account, because there is no calculator yet for us to calculate. For a $500 account, use, if you don't want to be greedy, they use this. Use 0.01. One position, one position, one position only. Are you getting my point now? Hello, am I communicating? Hello, Okay, because volatility index does not have this calculator yet. You are going to use your head and manage your risk by yourself. Now, if you have $500 account, don't open more than one position. Even if you have 1,000, all right. Even if you have 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, right? Use 0.01, one position. Even $2,000, use 2,002. Use 0.01, one position. All right, 3,000. This is the volatility index. 3,000. Use 0.0, all just one position. Just one position. Now, if you are trading with, let's say, $100, $200, $400, from 400 down, 400 down, 400 down, 400 down, use 0.005, the new lot size. 400 down, use this one position. All are just, all are just one position. Please write this thing down well. Place it where you see it in your house. Take this thing, screen snap it, and place it where you see it every day, and remind yourself about this, so that in case you lose money, you won't be regretting. If trade is against you, for instance, now this seems to be a buy signal. All right. Now, this market, we could even this market. Let's say we want to buy this market. If you are buying this market, you will not have anything to regret. You don't have anything to be afraid of. If the market is against you, you can easily jump out of the market. With this, you can easily jump out of the market. So don't try to be smart. Think that you want to make quick money. The more you are thinking of making quick money, the more you also lose the little money you have in your account. So manage your risk properly and manage your account. Grow your account gradually. Don't be in a hurry to make this money. If you're in a hurry to make it, you will as well blow your account. And if you're trading with $50, if the trade is against you, don't let your money go. $10 against you, jump out. $15 against you, jump out. Wait for an opportunity to enter. Don't allow your money to go. If you are using $50 to trade, don't even, let's say for instance, I want to play this trade now. This is, I want to place a buy and I put my stop loss here. If you are using $50, if you get to this point, your money, your $50 must have gone to $30. So watch your trades. If you're using a small account, that's my advice for you. Watch your trade. As you have placed the trade, watch the trade, let it go. If you are no longer comfortable with the loss, get out. Just get out. Don't lose everything. Get out of the market. Come again next time. So that is it on how to manage your risk for forex and also volatility index. Okay, now it's time for questioning and answer session. Somebody said I have a lot of questions. Okay, Ola Dimeji, you said you have so many questions to answer. Ask, so what are your questions? It is time for you to ask your question. Please, what is the question you have tonight? Let us answer your question. If it is something you have to message me private, but if it does not concern this class, this lecture, you may privately ask me, maybe. But if it's something that is private between you and I, you can do me, message me later. The last time I messaged you, maybe you can remind me and message me again, please. Write any question. I want to ask different and how to identify difference between retracement. I want to ask the difference and how to identify difference between retracement. Okay, let me show you what retracement is all about. How can we know risk through stop loss? Reversal in price action. Okay, now retracement. Somebody said retracement. Retracement is this. Retracement is when price moves up. Let's say this is an uptrend. All right, this market seems to be forming an uptrend. Let's say this is an uptrend. Right? Now retracement is simply called also pullback. It means that market does not go straight line. No. Market usually do pullback or retracement. So once the market pull back, it will touch the trend line and then move again. That is what we call retracement or pullback. But reversal means that the market has gone beyond just pullback. If it is too deep, let me use forex trading view. Let me use trading view. Okay, let me use this. If it is a retracement, all right, like now, for instance, look at this market. This is a retracement or a pullback. But look at when the market does market change. It's too deep, so you cannot call it a pullback. So if you want to use, this is not the class for that. I think Meji, Oladimeji, you can even ask this question in the advanced class. So retracement is when the pullback becomes too deep. I mean reversal, when the pullback becomes too deep like this now. You can see that it is no longer a market doing pullback. It is becoming a reversal. All right. Why retracement is just a pullback? Retracement is just a minor pullback that happens in the market. Market does not go straight line. It does up and up. I will show you another thing again. Place a trade. Market do this, pull back. Do this, pull back. Do this, pull back. Man, Right. Sometimes we market reverse from where it's doing. Sometimes will market reverse from where it's doing some retracement. Yeah, it depends. Market can of course reverse from where you think is just a retracement, but if it is too deep, it's no longer a retracement, it's a reversal. If it is too deep, it's no longer a retracement, it's now a reversal. This is this is this is what with going. I don't understand, Amadi, Emmanuel. Now let me show you something. But this is advanced class, but this is basic class, but let me show you something. When you see something like this, all right, this is called bullish and bearish engulfing candlestick. You can see that this candlestick is smaller than this. You can place a trade without position size calculator, but you are not going to know your risk percentage. That's the whole thing. Amade. Now look at this candlestick. Is what is called bearish engulfing. You can see that this candlestick is 1 hour candlestick, and this 1 hour candlestick will end by 9 o'clock. So now, if you are looking at a trade, this is a zone. You can see the market has been touching here and retreating, touching here and retreating. So if you are looking at this market and market touch this zone and form an engulf, this is what they call bearish engulfing. It means that sellers have dominated this market. Buyers were coming, but all of a sudden, sellers became so dominant. Now, for 1 hour now, they have been selling massive selling. So this candlestick has completely engulfed this one. So if you place a sell after the formation of this candlestick, it will work for a sell. So those of you are here, if you have a demo, maybe you can practice with your demo account. If you place a sell based on this candlestick formation, it will work. Except otherwise, markets can also. This is what they call engulfing candlestick. This is what they call. Now, if you are trading small accounts, maybe you can take your first take profit here. You can decide to take your profit here. It's still going up and break it. To break it, do you mean that it will break this zone? But in my own opinion, this market is supposed to go down based on the candlestick formation. This is what they call bearish engulfing. Okay, to break the upper zone, the resistance zone, is that what you mean, Emmanuel? Olademeji? Well, let's watch what will happen. This candlestick, in my own opinion, with the formation of this candlestick, it's supposed to be a sell. All right, guys. If we don't have any other thing to discuss, we have come to an end of this class. We've talked about risk management and also talked about some reversal patterns and engulfing formations. Okay, you are right. Charisma, what's your question? Okay, Charisma, you said what? You said, and see, come there again to break it. After the end of the training, are we going to meet? Charisma, I don't understand what you mean by that. Zone. Okay, you said your problem is to identify zone. How to identify zone. Okay. It is not, just practice it. It's not something that you get it one time. You just keep practicing it, practice. You'll be perfect. Trust me, you will. It used to be hard for me too those days, but if you keep on practicing it, you understand how these zones are drawn. Why is Viva number too long? My television is not working well on my phone. What is the problem? The next training is next week. The chart does not move. You can refresh it then. Refresh it. I'm using MT5. What's the proper time frame that you enter trade? Okay, you can use a higher time frame to see the direction of the market. All right, and then use a lower time frame, use a lower time frame to maybe like if like this trade now. I just entered this trade now. If this trade was supposed to be for, if not of this training, I was supposed to enter this trade after this particular candlestick, this green bar. All right, this movement, all this movement would have benefited. So you can use a higher time frame like the 4 hour to see the direction of the market. All right, use the 4 hour to see the direction of the market. Then use the lower time frame to enter the market, so you can have an early entry. My problem is how to draw resistance and support. Okay, of course, the video for this class is going to be available. I'm going to post yesterday's on very soon. I've been battling with it. Okay, you get it. You get it. Don't worry. You get to know about it. It's a gradual process. Don't blame yourself. Don't just give yourself time. You get to know about these things. It's a gradual process. Yes, calling us. Most brokers are not using MT5. Most brokers, if your broker is using MT5, that's fine. But as far as I know, most brokers are not using MT5. So MT5, we are using it for only um, volatility index, because binary.com use MT5 for their trading. Emmanuel, it all depends. I don't think any time frame has any special time movement. All right, we are going to reserve our question for next class. I wish you happy trading, and I wish you. I want to encourage you to learn, 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 learn. The key to this training is learning. Thank you. Thank you, Colinos. All right. So just keep learning, learning. Read the books, these videos, rewatch them over and over. It will be communicated on the day of the training. Emmanuel Amadi. All right. Good night.